Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We're on Montezuma, where a bunch of construction signs are just in the bike lane. And I was going to make a video about how unnecessarily placed these signs are. Also, the construction that it's referring to is like 2 traffic lights away. We don't need these over here blocking up the bike lane. It makes things dangerous for me, etc., etc. I've made videos like this before, and I stand by that perception. I really think that there needs to be some fusion of design between streets and the sides and bike lanes and the signs themselves. If buffers were wide enough, which they might be, I don't know, like we have to look at the geometry of this, but if the size of the signs and the size of the buffers were compatible, then we could put them in buffers and then they act as a physical barrier between drivers in the main travel lane and people on the bike lane. But as it stands, these are in our way, and then right there they're in the way of people who want to make a turn up here at College Avenue. I've talked about this before, had another video, put a little link on the screen just a couple weeks ago. Montezuma seems notoriously designed to not function the way people actually use it. But a few days later, I was riding and somebody moved them. Check that out. Of course, the placement of the one we just passed obstructs the sidewalk just a little bit, but, what's safer? What's less dangerous? I'm going to speculate here that the construction crew did not put this sign over in the gravel off to the side where people can see it, but it doesn't obstruct anyway. I'm going to bet that a cyclist, somebody on a bike over here, decided to stop, get off the bike, and drag these signs out of a dangerous area. That one wasn't so bad. It was covering a pole. A pedestrian was not going to walk through that pole. So I appreciate whoever moved these. If it was a construction worker, like a really conscientious construction worker, that's great. But I have a feeling that it was a frustrated cyclist who made this move, and I appreciate that. The construction, by the way, starts here. We've just crossed those 2 traffic lights I mentioned earlier, and it looks like somebody moved this over just a little bit. And when we cross over this intersection, the traffic cones will start, and they show an end to the bike lane and also an end to the lane that we're in now. The traffic over here is always super low, but you know what? This is not a new circumstance. These buildings that we're going to pass have been under construction for something like 2 years, and I'm not blaming them or saying that's a long time. The fact is, it's multiple construction sites. They built one building, and then when that was about 3/4 of the way done, it seems, another project started up just down the block, a couple of plots. So that's where we're at. So I've gotten used to this. I think drivers have gotten used to this. This crew has definitely gotten used to it. A lot of mornings going through here, there are head nods and waves, and I ring my bell at them. But it's pretty low traffic. Nobody's really expecting to go too fast through this because we've been in these circumstances for a while. But I just wanted to share it with you. Those signs, initially, poorly placed, whoever moved them, thank you so much. And these are the things I'm going to think about while I ride off into the sunrise and drive less and ride a bike. Thanks so much.